Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of Planetary's Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel. And I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now we're going to talk about Capricorn and what the motherfucking planetary effects got going on with you today as my Capricorn sun signs. Now, off the back, your motherfucking sun is opposing today's motherfucking sun. So I don't give a fuck what you think you acting upon, how you think you see things, how you think you vision things, where your spirit think you at, and how you act and your actions. It's gonna be you're gonna be looked at as the ops to others. You're gonna be looked at as the odds. Rather how high that vibration of ops go and how low it go, hey, who knows? But you're gonna be looked at as that. So if the vibration is low, you're gonna be appeared as an op to a family or friend. So certain conversations that y'all have and certain ways of going about it, they're gonna see it opposite to you. If the ops is vibrating real high, then shit, people you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You go out wherever you go, you might get into something, or you might get opposed or approached in a negative way. So keep that in mind. But for the most part, it could be a give and receive match because your attributes and your qualities can always help today's attributes and qualities. And right now, today's attributes and qualities is watering and nurturing and caring. Grass is growing. Things is being nurtured, things is being cared for, things is being watered, things is getting heat put to it. Shit, the sun is in Cancer. It's summertime. The heat is giving everybody a good feeling, a good emotional stance on things. People like, damn, I feel stupid, but right now I'm about to jump in my bag. It's summertime. They reconstructed their emotional stability on things. They're getting their family out the way. People going on vacations. People handling private issues right now. God damn, it's the summertime. The sun is in motherfucking Cancer. So, off the bat, your sun is in Capricorn. So, you off the back is at odds. So the way you act and the way you see things is kind of like people kind of looking at you like, what's wrong with you? You need to loosen up. So if you got other planetary alignments that make you loosen up, that's good. But right now, people looking at you like you need to loosen up, you need to get untight, and we don't need to hear all that parenting right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what could be going on. People could be jumping off the roof, jumping over the bridge without even looking to see if it's somewhere to land. And they don't care about that right now. People are going to feel and emotionally do what they want to do right now. You have to understand that. All that practicality, reservedness, trying to be too practical on parenting right now is not going to work right now. Now, we can make it a give and receive match is you go ahead and loosen up and go with the crowd, but still keep that mentality of things need to be still in place. Therefore, you acting in a proper way right there. You're not acting too much of this, not acting too stuck up. You're actually letting yourself go, but you're actually still that stake that people need to realize to know what and what not to do. So as far as your actions, yeah, I mean, you're pretty good. Don't think too much about this. Just know that however you acting, just know that it's at odds to the way Gaia is acting right now. So, you know, I know you don't care. I know you think everything is business. But right now, add a little bit more concern to your actions. Add a little bit more care. You know what I'm saying? Act like you care about something. Even if it's something you don't care about it. You don't care about. Act like it. Don't just push it to the side like, I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Because even though on a day-to-day basis, it really ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes Capricorns hard. But for the most part right now, you got to show a little concernment. Especially if you want to keep any kind of relationship right now. You don't want your mate walking out on you in the summer. Especially if you got any type of situation going on right now where you may need help from others. Things of that nature, you want to show a little bit of concern for another person's circumstance and situation and their actions. Now, when it comes to the moon, the moon is in Cancer also. So off the back, I already know you was feeling at odds emotionally, feeling uncomfortable. Every time you act on something or something like that, even if nobody else look like they got a problem with it, you feel uncomfortable with it. Because that's how the moon works. The moon is the comfortability. And since it's odds to you, your actions and the way you see things and how you act, a lot of times it made you uncomfortable. So a lot of times, even keeping shit straight business or keeping things straight cordial right now, it made you go home and feel like, should I did that? Should I have opened up a little bit more? See, but the moon getting ready to slide into Leo. So off the bat, it's time for you to start expressing that more anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because Leo, the moon is sliding into Leo probably about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. So what happened here? Excuse me. Sorry, man. You already know I got problems. I can't stop it. Boom. Anyways, when we talk about motherfucking, God, man, don't come on me right now. Sorry, y'all. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Look. Moon sliding in to motherfucking Leo. Y'all motherfuckers better start expressing how you feel about shit. And if you're a type of person who too parenting and you don't want to ease up, you don't want to loosen up from uptightness, a lot of times Capricorns be too aloof when they do that. They may just tell somebody they don't want to do something and that's just it. Nah. If you're a person who's too parenting and don't want to do shit, let that be known. But let a person feel you. Don't just say something like dry to make a person think what they want to think. Oh, this person ain't want to do this because of that. Oh, this person must be too this. Or this person too stuck up. Nah, don't make... Show a little bit more concern and discernment to what you actually do or don't want to do. Because you can be too reserved to the point that you just... to point A, point B, point C. To the point that it's almost like if someone asks you to do something that you don't want to do, you don't think nothing wrong with it, but just to tell them, nah, I'm cool, I don't want to do that. And another person feel like, damn, why this person don't want to do this to me? Do this with me. If they're water. Or they'll start to think like, what this person got going on that they can't do this with me. If it's an air person or if it's a fire. Damn, I need somebody to express this with or feel the way I feel. And this person not even with me. You know what I'm saying? So, off the back, Earth gonna understand. Earth gonna be like, shit, that shit just ain't make sense. That shit just ain't practical. Or I just don't want to do that right now. I don't feel like going out right now. But see, the sun is in Cancer. So, you know, you gotta, what people gonna see, they're gonna see that as being aloof. You gotta show a little bit more concern. Or at least give it, you don't gotta explain nothing to nobody, but at least give it an explanation. Nah, I don't want to do that because, you know, today I feel like this. Or, nah, I don't want to do that because, you know what I'm saying? At least that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times Capricorns can get a kick out of telling somebody something directly and straightforward. And they be having the explanation in their mind, but they be feeling like, man, I about to tell this cat that. He should already get this, or she should already get this. So I'm going to just tell him, nah, I don't want to do that. I'm cool. And then Capricorns get a kick out of that shit. They go home and laugh. They go home and laugh like, I wonder what this person think when I just told them straight up. I just told them straight up, nah, fuck that shit. I don't want to do that shit. And Capricorns be laughing about that shit. Like, they'll laugh when they tell somebody that. When they know they were supposed to give an explanation, but they didn't. And then they supposed to feel like this person's supposed to automatically initiate their own effect from that. So, I ain't to blame, but the Capricorn, yeah, you are to blame a little bit. Like, everybody just can't take it like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're around a Taurus or Virgo, maybe. But, you know what I'm saying? These other elements is just not like that all the time. You see, they handle things very different. So you just can't tell somebody, nah, fuck that shit. I don't like that shit. Or, shit, nah, I don't want to do that shit. Y'all can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you just leave people to think, like, people like, you know, so sometimes, nah, right now you gotta get out of that a little bit. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Right now you gotta be like, nah, fuck that shit, I don't want to do that. Nah, I'm playing with y'all, though. I mean, that shit cool, it's just right now I'm not on that. You know, like, give some type of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. But when the moon going to Leo, you definitely gonna have to express that. You definitely gonna have to express the way you feel. And it's definitely gonna have to lead to more expressions. You see what I'm saying? Because it's real cuspy right now. You're kind of uncomfortable with your actions right now, even to yourself. But when the moon steps into Leo, you're still gonna feel like this a little bit from the rest of today, a little bit, and then all day tomorrow. But for the most part, you know, just for a little bit of the day. But when the moon go all the way in Leo, it's time to express any type of instability or whatever type of thing you're dealing with. Express it. You know what I'm saying? Express it. Now, when it comes to the Mercury's in Cancer. So off the back, the way you need to add some care, add some emotion, add some discernment. Don't be just too dry. Y'all know how y'all earth signs do. Don't be too serious all the time. Like, even though if it doesn't, we know it's not that serious to you in your head, but the energy you give off some serious shit. You're like, damn, it wasn't funny? Like, we didn't tell a joke to a Capricorn. We're like, damn, that wasn't funny? Or damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Capricorns, y'all got that coldness to y'all, and y'all know y'all ain't that damn cold inside. Y'all know y'all got emotions and shit running rampant inside, but y'all just choose to show certain shit. And now ain't really the time to see that because Mercury and the Sun is in Cancer. So what we need to see is what you're concerned about. What do you care about? You can't always just care about material. You can't always just care about practical shit or what's the common sense of something. You got to care about some type of meaning and reasoning to something. And I don't want to say meaning and reasoning because everybody have meaning and reasoning. But as far as showing that you care, because you could care, but you can only show it from the inside. show it on the outside. Show that you care about some shit. You see what I'm saying? Show that you care about the stuff that you think and analyze about, and show that you care about what you're actually communicating about, other than this making people feel like you're just communicating about because you're trying to get from point A to point B into whatever situation you're communicating about. Now, Venus is love, appreciation, value, and how you relate to others. Now, it's in Taurus, so you got this gift right now. Capricorns, all you Capricorns got the gift of loving, appreciating, value, relating to others, how to appreciate compromise, but you also have the gift of indulging. Tauruses has the power of indulgence, so they have to really make sure they don't indulge. Virgos, Capricorns, y'all got the gift, so y'all can kind of see it. Y'all got the gift of accessing it, but it's not there as frequent as it would be to Taurus. But it's a trine, it's a gift. So you guys is gonna got the gift of showing love, appreciation, value, how you relate. Just try not to do it in no parenting way. That's not the way to love right now, and try to do it in a more a caring way. You see what I'm saying? Even for the things you don't care about. Start to show people that you care, that you don't care about that shit. You saying? So don't bring that shit in my realm of reality. You see what I'm saying? Let that be known. But you also have the gift of pleasure right now. So you may be the one pleasuring people, or you may be the one that's getting support for your pleasures. Now, Mars is in Cancer. So Mars is exalted in your sign. So it's sleep here. So all the things you really wanted to do, you're not going to be able to do that right now. You're just not going to be able to do it right now unless you got some type of support from somebody else, or a person, place, or thing. You know what I'm saying? But as far as you initiating, it's hard. It's going to be kind of hard to do that right now because Mars is in your opposite sign. Now, you can kind of help someone else from an emotional standpoint or a money standpoint to get from point A to point B, or it could be a vice versa, someone helping you. But at the same time, it's still at odds. You can't do nothing on your own because the Mars is away. Now, it's sleep. Now, for the most part, Mars carry out the duties and obligations of the Sun. So as long as you're taking your actions and acting on care instead of not just yourself, acting on feelings and not just the way you think and what makes sense, then you should be pretty alright. But the more and more you dive into yourself and start to think about what's practical in this situation, and how can I initiate a new outlook on this situation, new ways to think about the situation, it's going to be all bad because we're in a collective conscious. And when it comes to intentions, motivations, and willpowers and passions, which is Mars, it actually wants you to show some concern, some discernment for other people's intentions, other people's motivations, and people will be concerned for yours. Or it's just going to be an opposition match, and this you just going to have to do what you do by yourself, and the people around you ain't going to be asking you for no help for them to do what they need to do. Now, Jupiter in Libra, so this is a square. So you need to learn how to add some meaning and reasoning to your actions. You need to learn how to add some relatability to your actions. Also, you need to learn how to add some wisdom and knowledge. Because even though you got a lot of parenting skills, your wisdom and knowledge level is not where everybody else's is at. And not to say it's higher or lower, it's just in a different realm of reality. So off the back, this realm of reality right now, people want to experience things with others, do things with others, gain wisdom and knowledge and experiences, and add meaning and reasoning to the experiences that they're going through. And you're too busy trying to think and practicalize. So that's off the back of square. You need to learn how to add some higher philosophical meanings to your actions that you're taking every day from point A to point B. Even if it's your job, your work, your career, learn how to add your meaning and reason. I know you get up and go there every day, but try to add meaning and reason to why you're there today. And do that every day. Add a different meaning and reasoning to there every day. I guarantee you have positive outcomes if those meanings and reasonings is in a positive outlook. And you created some realm of reality in that frequency. Like you created a goalpost for there. And whatever at the end of that goalpost is what you're expecting to see as you follow that train of thought. Now, I'm giving you you're supposed to have a positive train of thought. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you need to do when you're going through these experiences. Now, also, just learn how to relate. Learn how to relate more and not be so detached right now. Like, so you could be detached, but be a relatable detached. Even if you have to fake the funk, like, just for this person to shut up. Do that. Don't give them the negative energy that you usually would, or the reality check that you usually would. Now, and today's Saturn is in Sagittarius. So you're not catching no direct influence or anything like that. So you can kind of sit back. It'd be a semi-square, semi-sextile. So you can kind of sit back and kind of see where others stumble and fall and see where others pick themselves up. But you already kind of got a steady pace on what you need to be doing for yourself. So that's a positive right there. It's just add a little bit more meaning and reasoning to your stuff, to your job. A little bit more broad philosophical point of view, even faith to a certain degree. And that'll make things that much better for today's Saturn being in Sagittarius, even though Saturn rules you. And that's today's planetary. And hold up. Because there's a lot of Cancer energy going on. So just off the bat, you're gonna be opposed to others. You're gonna be at odds. So I just need you to realize that. So you don't put yourself out there to be an opposing type situation. You can already look and be like, okay, this is a situation that may not work for me, so I'm not going to speak my piece or be vulnerable in this situation. And you should do all right. Flight boss, bitch.